Tech. Their games are... I have them highlighted. Give me 1 second. They play at West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Then they play Delaware. Then they play East Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And then Old Dominion.
Yeah, these are all wins. I'm not worried about Delaware and Eastern Carolina and all of that. Like I said, I have them at 7-1, so they're losing one conference game. I have their loss in the conference game to Clemson.
Let me see.
Why do I have them at 9-3 then?
Yeah, something's not adding up.
That may not be right. I may have them. Okay. I guess I would have to change that to 11-1 because I guess I didn't. I must have been looking at Virginia's schedule.
Virginia Tech doesn't play Clemson.
Yes, they do.
Nope.
Yes, they do. 9:30.
9:30.
September 30th. Time to be announced. They face them right after.
Oh no, you're right. Sorry, I don't know how I skipped over that.
Yeah. So okay. So yeah, I guess I should have them at 11-1. They lose to Clemson.
Yeah. The only I don't see them losing to Clemson, honestly. But the two teams that I did, think maybe would be Miami and West Virginia.
That's a possibility, too. I mean, West Virginia, it seems like a very real possibility if they catch them with their feet flat.
I think West Virginia is going to have the same problem Nebraska does. I think they're going to start pretty well, and they're just going to fall off.
Yeah, they could have a Nebraska. Well, they're kind of similar states.
Yeah.
Just in general, their people and everything else.
All right. So I think we did a pretty good job this week of breaking down the ACC. Yep. Anything more besides the awesome ACC Dr. Pepper Challenge?
Yeah.
No. What is that?
Oh, at the conference championship game, you can win a ton of money by throwing footballs into a Dr. Pepper bottle.
Ice cold Dr. Pepper.
Ice cold Dr. Pepper.
Larry Culpepper.
I don't know. I must have had a couple of cold beverages myself before that because I don't remember that.
They've been doing it for like 15 years.
I'll have to get one of those bottles.
I've been having a lot of cold beverages during football games for about 15 years.
What does that make you, like 12 when you started?
Don't worry about that. None of that needs to go onto a microphone. Don't we have This Week in Sports?
We do, yes. This Week in Sports History. This Week in Sports History. On July 31st, 1954, the Braves' Joe Adcock sets record of 18 bases in one game with 4 grand slams and a double.
Jesus.
Nice.
That record was broken.
It
was broken.
In the days.
2002, Sean Green of the Dodgers, 19
Really?
bases.
Wow.
Well, how many grand slams though?
Same, 4 grand slams, and I believe it was a double and a walk.
That's outrageous.
Isn't
that is
it?
a crazy stat.
So I figured back in the days
baffling.
of tobacco versus maybe steroids.
Right, and I just want to point out, our This Week in Sports History, we always get our information from onthisday.com.
Okay.
So, onthisday.com is where we get all of our information from. Got a lot of good facts, not just about sports. Definitely check it out.
They've been good to us with their sports facts.
They've been great, yeah.
Good ones.
Yeah, absolutely. We also have our NFL fantasy football going on right now. We have 20 teams available, 17 left, I believe.
So we need people.
Yeah,
please.
Yeah, we need people. Anybody who wants to join, it's not going to cost you anything. Spots are open.
All for fun.
Draft is live on a very good day to be able to do it.
August 19th.
August 19th at 6 p.m. It's a Saturday, people. No reason not to be ready to do it. So the way you get into it is you go to NFL.com, click on the fantasy section. When you get there over on the right side, there's something that says, got an invite to the league. So then you click on that, and then that'll ask for our league ID. And the league ID is, one second, I'm just pulling it up. It's a string of numbers.
Best bet's to go through the website too.
Yeah, it's difficult to do on the phone.
Trouble with the app earlier.
I would not suggest the app. Use the website itself. When you get a moment on a laptop, We'll be able to play with the likes of me, Dan's, and I'm going to get Chuckles in.
Perfect. The league ID is 4908162. Again, 4908162. Password is pigskin, PIGSKIN, with a capital P. If you forget what it is, what were footballs made out of?
Plus we do a certain poetry at the beginning of each episode. So
Exactly.
just remember that.
Yeah, it should
Exactly.
be easy to remember. Add yourselves to it. See if you can beat one of us.
Yeah, NFL.com says you have to have clean team names. Sorry about that, guys.
If you do end up winning and beating all of us, we will gladly shout you out on this
Gladly.
podcast.
Ciao.
There
And
may
give
be
you
other
the
prizes.
respects due. There may be other prizes.
Maybe not.
No
there may
prizes.
also be a turd in the mail. I can't promise you. It depends on if you beat
Come
me
on,
in the
we
finals.
can't send them Cleveland.
Nope.
Wow, that's true. That
prize.
city's really big. It's hard to move.
No prize is strictly fun, but I'll say my team name isn't dirty by any means, but it's pretty funny. So,
What's your team name?
Bills Super Bowl trophy case.
That's sad.
Mine's Sutang Clan.
Sutang Clan ain't nothing to mess with.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. And I'm just going, I believe, as Dan D'Antoni Sports.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do like Dan's Super Awesome Team.
No,
Or some generic team name that they give you.
yeah, I probably did
NFL
something.
Team 456.
I probably did something really stupid. I don't remember what
Yeah,
it is.
don't worry about it. You can change it.
Anyways, it's been a fun show. We're at the end. Make sure you check out our blog. Fridays we do this Football Friday thing. Now that football's here,
Finally.
Yes.
we're going to be doing more blog posts. Definitely update our top 25 as soon as college football is over. We'll have our bottom 10 because there are a lot of bad teams. We'll have our fantasy and betting. With,
I will be doing
Tony
Wednesday
over here.
nights. Wednesday nights before, because most college games, there are some on Thursdays, there are some on Fridays. I understand this. I'm going to give you my 10 best bets of the week. This is going to be going against the spread, so bear with me. I will go through the explaining of all of this as well as over-unders to give you an idea. We'll see how I can do. My best season so far was college football. I got 96% correct.
So
That
come
is
up,
nice.
Against the spread, mind you. Against the spread.
We come up with our own lines.
Nope, I will be using the lines off of Vegas Insider at the time I am writing the article. And if you don't know, Vegas Insider is a website. It updates every 15 minutes with the live lines coming from multiple sources in Vegas. I will exclusively be using MGM's line.
No, it's Vegas Insider is literally an insider that Dan D'Antoni has in Vegas.
Yeah, it's a person. I've got somebody at MGM who's waiting for my call.
Yeah.
Should have called him 4 minutes ago, but whatever, he'll wait.
All right. So that's going to do it. Fun show.
It was a great show. I had a
Next
great
week's going to
time.
be depressing.
What is that?
We're going to talk about that CTE study.
Oh, yes. We got to get into that. We'll touch on that. I think we should do that on that, and then we're going to do another conference, right? What conference are we doing next week?
The next conference, I'll have to check. I think it's the Pac-12.
There.
Because I think we have Big Ten, SEC, Pac-12, ACC, Big 12
Okay.
is our grouping.
And I like the fact that we're ranking the Big Ten as the best conference out there, because that's the way it should be.
Damn straight.
But anyways, thanks for listening.
Yeah, thank you for listening. For Dan Snyder, Dan Beebe, Tony Casper, Dan O'Shea, who couldn't be here with us tonight but is here in spirit, his new fiance, and
Congratulations again, buddy.
yeah, congratulations,
Congrats.
and of course Chuckles, who also isn't here. Thank you for listening. Have a great night.